What is good, sneaker community? We're back this time with a new addition to the channel. I've got a week rotation. I'll be showing you my rotation of sneakers for the week. I've got a few grails, a few GRs, just some regular releases, and just, you know, the usual stuff that keeps me cozy. 5 days of sneakers, so I gave myself 2 days off. So let's get started. So day one, I had to pop it off with the classic grail, the Jordan 1 Chicago. This was a lost and found release from late 2022, and this was by far my favorite sneaker release at the time. I paired these up with some green cargos, which made for a pretty solid contrast. I kept the all white laces on the lost and founds this time, even though they come with other color laces. There's always been something about the cut of the lost and founds that I just felt was better than previous iterations of the Chicagos. It had like a mix of looking like the 1985 cut, but also the 1992 cut, and it just found like a happy medium in between. Day two was an Adidas boy, Adidas, and I threw a fit on with the Y3 Pure Boost from the Yohji Yamamoto collab. If you've been a Jerry boy or a Fear of God enthusiast, you'll be pretty familiar with these. Jerry Lorenzo used to rock these back in 2016, 2017. What's great about these shoes is that they have the comfort of Ultra Boost, because they do have comparable amount of boost, maybe about 85% of what Ultra Boost have, but they also have the style of the Yeezy. Yohji Yamamoto really did a good job with this release, and I'm lucky that I was able to cop a pair. Day three, I thought maybe it's time to get high bright nasty. Jesus Christ. With some millennial orange. I brought out the Nike Space Hippie 03s in the, I kid you not, this is trash colorway. The shoe looks so good that I didn't even see a single joke being made online about these actually looking like trash. Got them. These were heavily slapped on in my opinion, mostly because this was in the era of the COVID pandemic in like 2020 or 2021. People just didn't really have all the time or the guap to be looking at sneakers. I rocked these with some pretty basic black sweatpants. You can bring the sweatpants down to give this high top sneaker a more cropped look, or you can pull them up and show off how tall they are. These were truly the futuristic sneakers that we all needed, and it's actually composed of, I think, maybe like 90% recycled material or something, so it does help to know that you're helping the planet when you wear these types of shoes. We honestly should have more shoes like these, especially given the fact that the material used in sneakers end up often in landfill, or they end up, you know, out in places that ruin entire ecosystems. So, you know, maybe we could call this like a upcycled Wednesday or waste Wednesday. So let me know in the comments if that is interesting to you. Day four, we got really simplistic, and I mean really minimalist. These are not the Yeezy Slides. They're not Fugazi either. You see, around the time before Yeezy got canceled, Urban Outfitters and a few other clothing outlets were basically selling copycat Yeezy Slides. Replicas, not actual replicas, but aside from there not being ripples, and aside from these subtle differences, you really couldn't tell the difference between a Yeezy Slide and these. I had tried desperately to grab pairs of Yeezy Slides at retail, but to no avail. So I really just couldn't see myself paying resale for slippers at the time. I even copped Yeezy Slides at retail for my girl at the time, but couldn't cop a size for myself.
How the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it?
So I don't really respect Urban Outfitters for this, but at least I was able to get the Yeezy Slide aesthetic while also having to save bread. But if I had the option, I definitely would have copped the Slides at retail. But seriously, I'm not a fan of sites trying to rip off of brand designers, especially, you know, brand designers of color, as hard as it is.
How, Sway? Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got.
Finally, for day five, I'm not even gonna show you how I looked in these shoes because I looked ridiculous. I'm not built for black Air Forces. I'm just not. I tried to pull it off, try to pull off a fit, but yes, I did wear some black Air Forces. I was not engaging in any black Air Force activity. I'm not about that life. I just like the comfort of Air Forces and the reliability of just a smooth ride for all day wear. One day I'll come back to this shoe and be able to show you a good fit with them, but for now, you just get the B-roll. And there you have it. That was my 5-day week rotation. I'm excited to try new things on this channel, so let me know what is interesting or compelling for you so I can keep that up and keep that type of content constant. Anyway, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, hit the noties. This summer there'll be a lot more videos coming out, a ton that's new, some from the archive. In fact, speaking of new, let's see if you can see that. Hey, stay cozy.